Hi everyone, welcome to Mystic Muse Tarot. I'm Chandana and today I have another pick a card reading for you today. And I have three decks here. Group number one with the white diamond, group number two with the yellow diamond, and group number three with the blue diamond. So please take a few deep breaths, see which deck or which diamond you feel drawn to, and you can skip ahead to your reading. And I have mentioned the timestamps below in the description box for all the three groups. So today I'm going to be doing a reading just for messages that you have. And even though we all have moved into the new year, a lot of us don't really feel like we've moved into the new year, even though we've passed an entire month. That's because we all have a lot of residual energies from the last year carrying forward into this year as well. So, what I'm going to bring to you is just messages that you need to know right now, and let's dive into it. Hello again. Hello to everyone who picked the white diamond and group one. So let's see what messages you have for today's. I'm just going to move this over here, and so we'll start with your tarot cards and let's see what messages are there for group one today. Ooh, wow, so many messages. Okay, I think these are your cards. Let's have a look at what you have. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, group one, what I'm getting is that you you're kind of feeling that you're off balance right now and too much is going on and you feel like you can't handle it anymore. You're not on the edge, you're off the edge. But what I'm sensing is that the worst is over for you. So if that's something that you have been worrying about, you shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. And for some reason, also, what I'm getting is like you're really struggling with your work life balance, and some of you are not having it so easy in your relationships as well. I mean, that's also being, on and off, and, a lot of bickering, a lot of fighting, a lot of disagreements that is happening. So, what you need to know right now is that you don't have to feel like you're not able to hold anything together. And what I'm getting here is that you should try to let go of whatever is falling off. So if something is falling apart, it's only for your good, because you've reached a point where you feel like there's so much of unseen baggage that's there for you right now. And it could be anything. It could be work, it could be a job, it could be relationships, it could be a certain way of living or a certain way of being. And what I'm seeing is that it is better for you to sort of let go what needs to what you need to get rid of in your life. And the longer you sort of hold on to it, the universe is only going to force it out of your hand and force you to let go of it. So you don't want to be in that kind of situation, because that's going to be even more painful for you. And you're already realizing that you've had it all. I mean, you can't handle any more. So if you don't allow things to just fall apart now and just move forward with what you have, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you. Now, that being said, I do see an improvement in your finances as well. You will have certain choices to make in terms of your finances. And if some of you are questioning whether you should choose relationships over your career or your job, the message for you right now is to really come into your own self and to look at life through your own glasses and not somebody else's glasses, because that is the best way to be balanced. So, when you know what exactly it is that you want and you start standing your ground, things will improve for you a lot more. And it's not that you're being selfish, but what I'm getting from here is that you people have lived for others for a very long time. So, what you need to do is sort of shift your focus towards yourself and see what is in your best interest right now, and stop worrying about what will happen to the situation and what is going to happen to others or how other people are going to react. So, because if you're going to think about all this, then you're not going to take the decisions that are necessary for you to take. So, group one, I see that you should be in a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel financially comfortable, you feel physically comfortable, emotionally, mentally, every which way. Like I'm getting this is a year for you to say no. So you will find yourself saying no to a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of situations, and as a result, you will find yourself on higher ground, group one. And what I'm also getting is that a lot of you are still in the 3D, while the entire energy of the planet has already moved into 5D. So, those of you who have moved into 5D are already sensing, the love and the affection and the balance in your life. Like, your life seems to be coming into balance. For some of you, you are still stuck in the 3D, and which is why you're sensing this sort of turmoil, and everything is still going on. It doesn't look for you, it looks like 2021 hasn't even begun yet. I mean, it looks like the year 2020 is just indefinitely just extending itself. That's because you're still in the 3D energy, and you have to let go of the things and the people and the situations that you need to let go, and only then will your situation improve and resolve. And for some of you, I'm also getting that a lot of you have finished your tower moments. You finished, you finally hit the light at the end of the tunnel, and now you're feeling, a lot more free and a lot more, liberated, and you're able to look at life from a new perspective. And what you should know is that going forward, there is a lot of strength. I see a lot of strength coming into your life. I see a lot of stability coming into your life. Also, I see for those of you who have come into a more balanced state in your life, try to maintain that balance and go into acting mode. So, I'm getting group one for you is your time right now is not to sit and do nothing, but to take action. Don't sit and just think and contemplate about what you should and you shouldn't do. Just start acting on whatever project is on your hand or what you feel like doing about your relationship. You want to pause, you want to move forward, you want to move out of it. So, because the more you act, you'll see that your life is untangling a lot more. Um, so that's what I see happening for you, group one. Let's look at a couple of more messages for you. What else do you need to know? Okay, so you have a card. Service. See, I was just saying that you need to act, you need to do something now, and you have the service card. So it says, you stop using the universe to try to get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So, this is again confirming a lot of what I said, where I said that you should stop worrying about what people are thinking or saying or what consequences are going to come your way, and start doing what is right for you. And because when you start doing that, it is only an act of self love. And when you use the way of your heart, and what you want to do, what you feel right, and may not necessarily be logically or intellectually correct, but if you follow your heart and do whatever feels right in your heart, whatever feels right in your gut, then you will definitely be in a position to have whatever that you want, and on your terms, and not just be content but actually be happy and fulfilled with the decisions you have taken and the outcomes that have come because of those decisions. So, group one, what I'm also seeing is that this is a time for self service. So that's what you should be doing. Let's see if you have any more messages. And you have been of service to a lot of other people, but I'm seeing that you've come to a point where now you feel like I've done so much for so many people, and what have I got in return? And that's making you feel like you've burnt out and you've given it all you have, and now your cup is empty and there's nobody to fill it. So this is the time for you to fill your own cup, make the decisions that are in your best interest for you and not what other people think is your best interest. Okay, ooh, I'm getting a lot of relationships. See, again. So yeah, what I'm sensing is that for some of you, don't force your relationships. Let it take its own course, and whatever it is, and know that whatever is happening in your relationships is moving for the better. So this could mean a lot of you are now getting into a relationship. I'm sensing some of you are getting out of relationships as well. Some of you are single, some of you have potentially met the right person as well. So what I'm getting here is, don't force yourself to feel things. Don't allow anybody else to force their perspective or ideas or ideologies onto you. And basically, I'm seeing that this is a time for you, that if you are on the lookout for somebody, you will find someone who really gets you and who understands you, and accepts you for who you are, rather than, being in a situation where you are compromising a lot, or you're giving a lot, but it's only a give, it's not a give and take relationship. So I'm seeing a lot of volatility in terms of relationships for you, group one. I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of people who are coming together, a lot of people who are going apart, a lot of people who are single, waiting to find somebody. So yeah. um Yeah, so don't force it. Don't, I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, nowadays everybody's using all these apps and everything. If you don't feel like putting yourself out there on an app, then you don't have to. Again, what I'm getting is that before you try to look at somebody else, I think this is a time where you work on the relationship you have with yourself, which is the most important thing. And if you can work on that, then I feel everything else sort of falls into place for you. Group one, the highlight of this reading is that you should first and foremost work on your relationship with yourself. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? What is it that you want to let go of and you have just been putting up with or tolerating for such a long time? So you need to sit and sort of get into a dialogue with yourself and understand what is really happening in your internal and external environment, and then you have to act. So please don't forget that you have to act on whatever you're feeling and whatever your gut is. And if you are wondering about where is my relationship going, is it getting somewhere, is it not, am I going to be single, how long am I going to be single for, your answer to that is don't force love, just allow it to happen. I'm sensing so much of like tug of war, and this push pull, and this chasing, and these are very toxic ways of trying to keep a partner or get a partner, or persuasion, manipulation. I'm getting some of you might have fallen into this trap as well. So take your time, don't wear your heart on your sleeve, understand yourself first, and then understand what the other person has to offer to you before you accept them into your life, or before you offer them something, or before you agree to take it a step further. So I'm sensing that this is what you should get a lot of clarity on. I'm going to take out some more cards to see if you have any. Okay, that was fast. Okay, protection. See, again, I'm getting call back your power, and you have Council of Light. So you do have a spiritual family that's on the lookout for you, that is protecting you, even though you feel like you're free falling. I see that some of you are feeling like, oh my god, I'm falling and there's nobody to catch me. But what I'm sensing is that, one, you're not going to fall, so don't be afraid to take that move forward. Two is that you are protected and you are divinely guided to take those decisions. So don't hold back anymore. And also what I'm getting is that if you feel like you're alone, or some of you are still feeling like you're lost, you don't know what to do, you feel like you're going to slip any minute now, you're not going to slip. Even if you do slip, you're not going to break a leg. So that's something that the universe wants you to know, that you are protected and you are guided. And for some reason, I'm getting the energy of the Fool, where it's just, you just have to learn to take a leap of faith, because the ground that you're on doesn't serve you anymore. So what the universe is telling you exactly is, either you jump or I'm going to push you. So that's what's happening to some of you who are still stuck in the 3D energy. So if you jump, you'll only notice that you've, come into healing waters and greener pastures, and a brighter scenery, where you will eventually grow and, not just survive and do very well for yourself. So, group one, that's all I have for you today. Please let me know in the comment section if you like this reading, and let me know what else you would like to know also. And please take what resonates, because please, this is a group reading, so not all of it may resonate to a single person. You will have different parts that resonate to you, and I hope to see you again on this channel again. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you would like a notification for every time I upload a reading. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye. Hi, group 2. This is for all of you who have picked pile number 2 or the yellow diamond. And let's get into your reading right away and see what messages the universe has for you. So I'm just going to start with your tarot cards and see what messages you need to know right now. Okay. Let's see if you have any more tarot cards. Okay, group 2. So those are your tarot cards for today. Okay, what I'm strongly getting is that for some of you, a childhood romance is going to surface, something that you weren't aware of, or somebody that but not necessarily have thought of in that kind of way. So what I'm getting instantly is that somebody from your childhood or somebody from your past, who probably is a really good friend of yours, is going to surface, and this could be a potential alliance that is there for you if you are looking at getting married or thinking of getting married, or you're kind of open to the idea of having a partner right now, or finding the right person for yourself. I'm also getting that some of you have a lot of anxiety with regards to work, and I'm still seeing some sort of, workplace turmoil, and you're wondering if you'll be able to make it or no. You're wondering if you'll be able to successfully complete the task at hand that has been given to you. I'm also sensing that there is some sort of a discord between your boss or your higher ups or something like that. And what I need you to know is that there's no need to feel this kind of anxiety. Also, I'm getting for some of you that there's a lot of wait and watch energy before you move into anything. There's no need to panic, but at the same time, there's no need to, go into accelerate mode. Wait and watch and see what comes up to the surface before you take any decisions. And I'm also seeing that some of you are wanting to travel. So I do see if you are looking at traveling in terms of work, or you're looking for a shift in the place you live in, or you're looking at changing your office from an Indian office to an overseas office, or wherever you are currently, that might be there. I see a lot of travel with regards to work, but I'm also seeing with regards to work that you're having a lot of stress and a lot of sleepless nights over it. But I don't think you need to feel that way. And I think you have to come to terms with yourself a lot more. There are a lot of things that you have swept under the carpet with regards to yourself. Maybe you have past memories, past hurt, sentimental things, past experiences that you sort of haven't confronted, and which is what is haunting you every day in the night. And more than anything going wrong, it's your fear and your worry that, like, oh my god, what if I mess up, what if things don't go as planned, what if, there are too many what ifs and buts that are there right now. But what I need to know is that if you have a concrete plan, and what you have to do, all you need to do is just follow through with that, and you will definitely be able to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. So that's the first thing I'm seeing. And again, I'm seeing for some of you that when it comes to getting married, also, don't take don't make any quick moves, and wait until everything surfaces for you. And what is it that you want, what is it that is for offer. But all in all, I am getting positive vibes for those of you who are looking at trying to get married or trying to get engaged. So I see that happening for you sometime this year. So if that's something that you have been waiting for, or wondering about, that is your answer. And let's look at some more cards for you, group 2, and see what other messages are there instead. Okay, wow, that's a lot. Wow, striving. Okay, that's interesting. So you have striving, you have true offering, you have ambition, abundance, aging, and companionship. Okay. So group 2, I'm actually getting a really good vibe off of your cards, because what I'm sensing is that, it's just stuff that you haven't confronted about yourself, and there's a lot of self doubt, and you're very hard on yourself, which is the only thing that is stopping you. Otherwise, I don't see any problem in your love life or your career life. And as much as you're being true to whatever you're offering, whether it's in love or whether it's in work, you should know that that will be reciprocated for you as well. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to worry about the age factor, or you don't have to worry about the time factor as to, oh my god, I've hit a certain age, or my biological clock is ticking, or my parents want me to get married, or my friends want me to get married. You don't have to worry about that, because whoever's coming your way is somebody who's going to make you feel really happy, and someone who is a true companion for you. So that's something that I think you don't. I think group 2, please just stop worrying, stop going into negative self-talk, stop doubting your capabilities and abilities, and have a lot more confidence, because this year I'm feeling whatever you set out to achieve, you are really going to achieve all of that. I think if you can see this card, yeah, you can achieve all of that. And I see a lot of abundance coming your way, in the sense that there's a lot of celebration. You'll be happy with the partner you have, and you'll be happy with the kind of work you have. I know the last year for you has been a little bit stressful, but I don't think that's something that you have to worry about. I'm going to take out some more cards for you and see if there are any more additional messages. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's see. So you have the initiation, you have answer the call, and you have star mother. So I think, yes, that's what I've been saying, right? Like you've been so harsh on yourself. I think it's a little time of self-care and self-love that you need to indulge into. So that's something that you should be doing. And also, I said, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So this is like, wait till you've made, you've crossed this passage and you see what's on the other side of the rainbow, or what is, at the end of the tunnel. And don't be too quick to take any decisions as such. And group 2, what I'm getting most importantly is that what is it that you really want? I was talking about this true offering, and what is it that you're offering in terms of love, in terms of work? What are you passionate about? What do you feel creatively about? So this is the time to really embrace who you are, and and then let things flow from there, instead of constantly sitting and worrying if you're capable or not, or if you're worthy of not, or if you'll be able to successfully do the task or not. So there's a lot of self-doubt, and you're constantly wondering if you can and cannot. What I need you to know is that you definitely have what it takes to be a wonderful person, and to really get out there to achieve what you want in terms of work, in terms of career, and even in terms of love. Don't feel like you've fallen short somewhere, or there's some problem with you, or there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect just the way you are. And wait around for somebody who's willing to see that in you. Don't try to be somebody else's cut up version of ideal or perfect, or suitable. So you be who you are, and don't be harsh on yourself. Be who you want to be what you want to be. Make a change if you want to see the change, not if somebody else, or society, or the world, or friends, or family is wanting to see that change. Okay, but I'm sensing an energy of go slow. Like, how they say, when you have people who are traveling and they do this thing called slow travel. When you're slow traveling, you actually have the time to really enjoy whatever it is at hand. You're not at a hurry to see things, to eat, to go places. You're really allowing things to sink in. So this is what I need you to do. It's like putting yourself in a nice bathtub with all the petals and the candles and the scents, and the bath salts and the bubble bath. So this is the time. So as much as you should be taking care of yourself like that on a more personal level, I feel that you should also take it easy, and just go with the flow with things. And a lot of things will surface, because I'm feeling group 2, there's a lot that has missed your eye in a lot of areas of life. Things have not been as they seem to you. And for some of you, I feel that you have missed a couple of things, or you have misjudged or miscalculated some things. And for some of you, I'm seeing that you haven't paid any attention to it at all. It's completely, it's not even in the picture for you, and now it will come in the picture, and you're going to have that moment like, oh, how did I not see this, or how did this miss my eye, or how come I didn't think like this? So what I'm getting is you're going to have all the answers en route, So what you need to do is not stop where you are, and don't run past anything also. Just, walk like you're walking in a park. Literally, this is what you have to do this time. And don't really worry about anything. Like, let go of fear, let go of worry, let go of your anxieties that you have, because honestly guys, this is all just in your head. It's something that you're creating, and you don't want to keep focusing on that all the time, and manifesting situations and circumstances which will then genuinely make you lose your sleep. So that's not the kind of position that you want to be in. Okay, group 2. So all in all, I think this was very nice energy that I see for all of you. And do let me know in the comment section how you like the reading. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you'd like to know when I upload another video. So that's all from me for today. And take care until then. Bye bye. Hi, group 3. So, you are the group that has picked this deck or the blue diamond. And let's see what messages you have. And let's just dive right into it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with your tarot cards, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's see what messages you have for today. Okay. Okay, that was really fast. Let's see if there's any more cards. Okay, I'm stealing that one. Okay, so let's look at what else you have. Wow, that's a lot of cards, group 3. Wow, that is quite a reading. I'm just going to get to why I'm wowing so much for you, group 3. Okay, so all in all, first of all, I see that you seem to have a lot of hardships, and you're feeling attacked, your defenses are up, you're trying to get out of some place, and you're feeling like even though you've moved on, you're still sort of feeling stuck. So let's just address that first. So what I'm sensing is that group 3, there is no need for you to sort of feel like you're stuck in a certain situation. Okay, I'm going to start to clarify all these cards now, because you seem to have a very intense reading. And some of you are also feeling really attacked, or you're feeling like something is coming towards you to attack you. And at the same time, you're feeling helpless, you're feeling like you want to run away. And I'm just going to check why are you feeling like this. So let me just clarify this. Okay, I'm feeling this card. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, group 3, you're the only one that has had like so many cards coming out. So let's look at what exactly is happening here for you. Wow, so much of swords energy. Yeah, so you people have are feeling like you're really lost at the moment, and you're feeling like you're heartbroken, things aren't going well for you. You're feeling attacked, you're feeling trapped. You feel like you want to run away, and it's all really just been too much. It's been too much to handle, and you have been deceived uh, in the past as well, and like all the joy in your life has been sort of sucked out. But I'm here to deliver the good news to you today, which is that you don't have to feel like you are trapped, and whatever you were feeling is coming towards you or like coming to try and attack you, that is not going to happen anymore. That phase has passed. So I sense that you should move into a phase where you're really healing yourself, and you're not having these sort of negative patterns. And I feel that some of you have already come to like a sense of rest, like you just want to rest now, and you've had enough and you can't handle anymore. And yeah, so what I'm sensing is that for you to not get caught up in what happened and how it happened and the way it happened, instead, that you should just pick up the pieces and move forward, because I'm sensing a great deal of change for you. And the good news is that if some of you have had not such been in not such a good place in terms of your relationship, and you had a hard, maybe this is the person that betrayed you, this is the person that you want to walk away from, or you want to go into separation from. You are very heartbroken about it, and this is the person who has a very narcissistic kind of energy. And it somehow seems that your emotional life has sort of tied you down completely in terms of your work, like you're not being able to function anywhere. So what I'm sensing now is that that's going to change. If that's what you want and that's what you want to move out of from, I'm sensing that like one part of your life is completely over, and you don't have to worry about being being deceived or being backstabbed, being betrayed, being manipulated, all of these things that have happened to you in the past. You will successfully be able to walk out the door and slam the door shut so that the past never ever revisits you again. I'm group 3 for some reason. I'm seeing a very strong sense of separation and breaking up in your relationships. This could be either with a spouse, or this could be with somebody who is maybe a partner or a colleague or somebody. But I'm sensing a strong sense of breaking here, and you are moving towards a change for the better, especially romantically. I'm seeing this, which means this could be your spouse, your boyfriend, your partner. So, whoever you are with currently, if you are not happy with them and you've had too much, I mean, it all seems like they seem to have driven you up the wall. But what you need to know is you just need to stay true to yourself, do what is right for you. And maybe if you have children, or what is right for the people that are relying on you, and who you have responsibility and accountability for, you should make the move. And I'm also at the same time sensing that you're going to come into union, because you have both the king and the queen of cups together in the same reading, which doesn't happen very often. And I'm sensing that that's like after a heartbreak. So what I'm seeing is that once you are healing from this wounding, I mean, this is an upside down card. I don't really do upside down reversal card readings, but yeah, once you're done from this, once you're done healing from this, is when you're going to come into union with with the person that's meant to be with you. And not only that, this person is going to match your energy. So off late you might be feeling like you're with somebody who is, a little more immature, and who is, very spiteful in a way. Like, they don't get what you're trying to say, and they're sort of feeling like, you're attacking them, and then they in turn attack you without fully understanding what is happening in the situation. And you have tried in the past to move out of this situation, but for some reason you felt like you can't, or you're not able to move out of this situation. So I see that happening for you this year. So whatever situation you feel like you're getting stuck in, or you have tried to get out of in the past but you weren't successful in doing that, this time you are going to be 100% successful in making that move. Okay. So that's what I'm sensing. And you don't have to feel like you have nothing to celebrate or you've lost it all. It's only a matter of perspective and how you see things. And I'm getting that for some of you, you have really waited a long time. It feels like it has been a very long period of, I dare I say, torture. You've been tormented for a very long time, is what I'm getting. But going forward, that's not going to be the case for you. You will find true love, you will find happiness, and you will have it all. I mean, even in terms of finances, if that's what you're wondering about, how am I going to manage things, how are things going to happen? So you should know that things are changing drastically for the better for you ultimately. I mean, when you look back and see, you're going to feel like, oh my god, thank god I got out of this situation, thank god I started afresh, or I took the decision that I'm supposed to take. So for all of you who are holding up that decision, this is the time for you to take that decision. I'm going to see a couple of more cards for you, and see if there are any more messages that the universe has for you. Group 3. Group 3, I really feel you. I sense so much of, I'm sensing so much of pain, and so much of like uh being captivated and not being able to move, feeling literally, you're feeling so jailed, you're feeling like somebody has you in their clutches. And and this was a person you thought that you can have a beautiful life with, or you thought this is the person that will have your back, and now everything's seen just the opposite. um so let's see. Just hang in there, guys. Don't, I know a lot of you are in a lot of pain and you have suffered a lot, but what I want you to know is that don't back down from making those bold moves. Don't delay taking those decisions any further. And you should know that you're not approaching the end of the tunnel, you're at the end of the tunnel. So guys, this is the biggest news that you have for today. And what I feel is that don't lose your faith in your prayers. That is the biggest message here for you today. Don't lose your faith in your prayers, and don't lose contact and touch with the people that are near you, your family, your friends. that are there, who are there to support you, who are there to, you can lean on them, you can confide in them. So you do have, a strong figure, a feminine figure that is there around you for support. So although in the past few years, or if I say even decades, you feel like, you have not, you feel like you haven't been supported enough, or you feel like, even though you have the support, you can't do anything about it. uh, so this is the time to really just take that call, take that decision, get up and get out there. Don't delay this any further, because I mean, you've suffered enough, haven't you? I mean, you how much more do you want to put up with? Even you've had enough. So this is high time that you get up and you make that change for yourself also. Okay, let's see what else you have. Spaciousness, you have gratitude, and you have body. Oh my god. Okay, guys, I think, yeah, see, I have been saying figuring out, there is some letting go that you have to do. So, do that. You don't really have to stick on to just because it's been this way for so long doesn't mean it has to continue to be this way, and yeah, please don't question your self-worth. Please don't question your actions, because know that you have been in the right. You've always been in the right, irrespective of what anybody says or thinks or feels about it, and just because they are not able to understand your situation right now, or they have not been in a situation that you have been in, does not mean that your situation is any less painful or bearable. It's not. It is outright wrong, whatever has happened to you in the past, and you should definitely get out of that situation. It doesn't matter. You don't need anybody else's approval to make the decision that you want to make. They don't need to understand. All you need it, if they support you, that's well and good, and if they don't support you, that's not your problem, because life didn't put them through the hell that it put you through. um so that's what. And like I said, don't lose your faith in the divine. Don't lose your faith in yourself. Know that you have all the strength in the universe to not just make the decision, but make that move, get up and get going with your life. You are a very, very strong individual, and I need you to know that your spirit has not been broken yet. So don't allow your past experiences, this person, or the people around you to break your spirit, because you're not broken yet. That is the silver lining in this reading. So that's what I want you to take from this reading. Let me see some. Okay, you have another card. Patience. So yeah, be patient with yourself, and things will change for the better once you've decided to make this move. Or some of you who have already made this move, and if you're feeling like you're in the limbo and you don't know what else is going on, just be a little more patient with yourself. Good things are definitely on the way for you, and you are going to have the happiness. Self-love. See, this is exactly what I was saying. I was like, don't be harsh on yourself. Give yourself time to heal, and don't worry about how you're going to get there or how you're going to manage things. Just take a day as it comes, and I'm sure everything will work out for you in the end, because I see the 10 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful card to have. It is everything. It is settling down, it is having a family, it is having a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance coming your way. So I don't think you should worry. All I'm sensing right now is that please take care of yourself. very well, and give yourself time to heal. You don't have to put yourself on a timeline and say, okay, I'm out of this and I need to get into the next boat, or I need to find a partner, or whatever it is. It's the transit, is the most important spot for you between two flights, where you transit. And right now you're in transit mode. If you are patient in your transit mode, is when you are going to be able to see that very beautiful transition that you have. And just for you, group 3, I'm also feeling drawn to some more cards. And let me see any more additional uh, messages for you. Yes, I was just saying, be in the transit mode, and look what you have. You have the card that says stand still. So, just pause and, heal. Because only once you've healed is when you can recover and you can sort of move on. And it's okay, allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling. Don't go into self blame mode. And it's okay if you feel like crying, you cry. If you feel angry. What is important here is to take everything out of your system, because otherwise you're just going to go into self-destruct mode, all right? Which is not the best thing for you, because you do have people that are relying on you. You have people to be responsible for. So I don't think you should go into self-destruct mode, or get into any hit rock bottom and get into depression. And the only way you're going to get out of this energy is that if you allow yourself to feel whatever you felt. And it's okay, because you're only feeling all these things because of what has happened to you in the past. Okay, I'm sensing. Sorry guys, that was my dog. But yeah, so whatever you have been put through is very karmic. So what you need to look at is the fact. Sorry guys, just give me a break. I will just close the door because my dog is barking his head off. Yeah, so what I'm seeing for you is that if you have these questions as to, why you had such an extremely difficult life, and why you've had so much of pain and so much of suffering, and, you've literally been to hell and back. But what I need you to know is that your spiritual suffering is now finally over. And, what you need to know is that that's the amount of negative karma you have burned off. So, that's something to be happy about, because, the only way to get rid of it is to work through it. And the minute you've done your work is when everything else happens in a really positive light. And again, see, I am seeing beginning. So you're at a phase where, I know some of you feel like maybe it's too late to start over, or you're too old to start over again, and the time has gone by. And there's no such thing. Time is relative, and time, everybody is on their own timeline. You're not going by, the time that we as human beings have cut out for us, in the way we have years and we have our numbers and our age and all of that. You are working according to your own soul's journey and that timeline. So that is what you need to know. So group 3, I mean, I can absolutely feel, and I'm feeling like, I'm feeling your pain, and but I'm also feeling a relief that, I mean, imagine if somebody had told you before that this was the hell that you have to go through and there's no way out. So it's better you know it now while you've exited the tunnel, that it's over, rather than knowing this in the very beginning, that, life is going to take you, this roller coaster goes through hell. So I think just take your time, heal, and yeah, I know a lot of you are feeling very cynical right now, very pessimistic right now, feeling like you've lost so much time, you've lost so much energy, you don't have it in you to do it all over again. But believe me, you do have the strength, and this beginning is going to be a fresh start. Whatever you feel was denied to you, whatever you feel was didn't come your way, whatever you felt you deserved and you didn't get, this is the time now that everything is going to happen for you. Your time is now. So, when nobody, I mean, your spirit hasn't been broken, so you don't break yourself. Don't go into negative self talk. Don't go into depression. Don't have negative thought patterns. The worst is over, guys. That is the ultimate message here, that the worst is over for you. So, group 3, that's all I have for you today. And, I'm sending you a lot of healing and love energy. And, I'm rooting for the fact that you guys, will find it in you to find the light, because you're already in the light. It's just for you to recognize. And please let me know in the comment section how you like this reading. And if you do want to look forward to more readings from me, please hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you'd like to get an update whenever I come out with another pick a card reading. So thank you so much for watching today, and lots of love and light to you. And until next time, please take care of yourself, group 3, especially group 3. Yeah, all right. Take care. Bye bye.